All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is GM of Revan. You can call me in. We're a little bit late tonight. Apologies for that. Uh, things are things are looking up. So I just needed to send a quick little message. I got heart emojis everywhere. Our players are not going to die as much as my players are like, hey, we might die tonight. No, we're not. We're not. They just need to relax. Just relax a little bit. Just relax. They're just fighting against a Nalhoon at level 4. No big deal. But I'm pretty sure they have a lot to say about that. So you guys can unmute and join in.
Hello.
Yellows.
We're so doomed.
Everything's fine. Turtle screaming.
You never know.
How screwed you are until
Until things happen.
Doto Wrath.
Yes. You guys are funny. Adorable. Funny. And you're not going to die, maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Just a maybe. Okay. With that said, does anyone want to go over what happened last session?
Oh boy.
We got screwed.
Yeah.
we're on the verge of mollywopping and getting mollywopped simultaneously.
Mhm.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're not.
A little bit sorry. I am a little bit sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just a small bit sorry.
Sympathetic and sorry are two different things.
I mean, things happen. Things happen.
Axel thought he couldn't be more scared when he saw the big boss, but then Kora's dad came in, and then I think he got more scared.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
Alrighty.
I got more scared. I got more scared because of Cora's dad and the thing that we were fighting.
Oh dear me. So, with that said, I did off screen for anyone who's watching. I did get our players to roll some numbers for me. Before my players get shooketh. Shooketh? Is that a word? That's a word, right?
Shooketh. Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, it's a good word.
Shooketh. I did make sure that for my players, you all have rolled some d20s. These are saving throws. Just as a heads up, they are saving throws for something not necessarily evil, vile, or cruel.
Right.
But
I was about to say, but
That's all I have to say.
I never thought I could hear an asterisk in a sentence, but I heard
Yeah.
an asterisk there.
There was no asterisk. What are you talking about?
they'll be fine.
Sex Machina?
Deus Ex Machina.
No, I don't.
I request for a second one.
I'm not sure what everybody's feeling, but how are you guys doing today? Anything new? Anything exciting? Are you excited for
Well, anniversary.
Ooh, an anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are so cute. I can't even. I stand. Alright. So, since I know who my victims are, we're going to start actually with.
All right.
Learn not to talk, Zane. Learn not to talk.
No, you're good. You're good. I wasn't sure who got what.
For now.
But I will say, we're about to enter into something pretty deep, pretty scary. Again, like I said, if you guys, we're going to use my safety tools. If for any reason you're uncomfortable with how things are going, and I mean legitimately uncomfortable, as in like not funny haha, but like This is funny, but I'm actually really uncomfortable with this. Can we pause? Can we take a breather? Just use the safe words that I have placed in the announcements. Okay. And if you need the safe words, they are NADS. That's one of the safe words. If you say, "Hey NADS," I will respond. With that said, let us take you all to the map of Doom, shall we?
The map of
It
doom.
is a pretty Doom-esque filled map of Doom.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pull up
Hell
Monopoly.
no.
Oh
We're gonna
man.
take you guys back. We're gonna take you guys.
She's not that evil of a DM.
But I'm enough of
Back
an evil
to
DM to let you guys know
Back to reality.
what is about to
Sorry.
happen. So, where we last left off, you guys were on an island. Unfortunately, there are things that are about to happen before you even reach the island that happened without your notice. So focused were you in not necessarily obtaining revenge, but in
Not dying.
Being
Surviving.
shot by
There's
rays.
that too. So, roughly about half an hour that you departed from the inlet where Monarch's Cave sits in the lagoon, your parents, Kora, appear to be fairly hale and whole. With them is Bob, who seems a little bit bloody, not going to lie. And you see Monarch kind of give a bit of a shrug. As they approach the docks, your mom has automatically assessed the situation. She sees Jayla surrounded by 3 kobolds who will tell them exactly what has transpired in the past half hour. Additionally, very, very additionally, further south, we'll actually start here because Sisten is my lucky dude today. Sisten, your brother and the 2 cohorts that you sent him out with into the forest, or at least the ones that he picked out with, stops for a moment and looks towards Vardartis' sister and Bezkai, Axel's second handwrite, the best friend, the best mate of Axel. And he will stop. You know, something about this doesn't seem right. I know, like, my brother is cool and all. He really is. He's the coolest dude. He should be the leader of our noble house. But sometimes he gets it into his head he's got to save everybody. Something about this doesn't sit well with me. What about you guys? If my brother dies because he follows your brother, you'll be looking at me and my sword. How's that for an answer? Hey, leave the man alone. You see there's a passing glance between Xanalath and Bezkai, and it's a very understanding glance, and Styles is going to take a step back and go, when did this happen? 2 women will look at him, give him the look, and go, we're gonna go back, aren't we? I do need to deliver this message. Do you think we could leave it here at the village and then go find my brother? Yeah, we can do that. Let's go. And these 3 will go towards the village where, funny enough, or maybe not so funny, a carriage sits outside a troll's den. What transpires in the next half hour or 10 minutes, however long they're there, will remain a secret for now. Further up, Captain Nehru is accosted by Bungo and Benga, Benga's twin brothers, and they seem to be having a bit of a chatting contest before you hear a loud roar coming up from the north hand side as Binga and Theodore approach Murnark and Kiavera, and all you can hear is a guttural, "What? My daughter, what?" And
Wait.
one of the lovely kobolds, particularly good boy Theodore there, will sell a certain axolotl out. With
Axel, if I go down, I think we're going down together.
Yep.
I know. I think a lot of people are gonna be like mad at me for y'all following my batshit crazy shit.
Axel stormed into it, so.
So from here on out, it will be a test of your mettle, a test of your pride, a test of sacrifices to be made, so to speak.
I left in my poll, if that makes it any better.
We will find out what Murnark says in a minute. All of you are in the middle of the battle. It's now half an hour later. They have managed to catch up. It took them a little bit, obviously. They got here just as the battle started to wind down. Sort of. Vretiel, you are first on the docket in our initiative order. Vardartis was the last person to go. Upon falling down a little bit with a bit of a snap, Dardis, you see a glint of light as Vretiel is somewhere in the field, just flying about. And over across your shoulder, you hear, more so see, your sister running through the trees, trying to get to you, essentially. Trying to figure out a way to reach you, trying to scream your name out as she had seen you fall to this creature flying up above your head, 60 feet in the air, levitating, and looking menacingly towards you, having remembered that it was you who caused a little bit of pain and misery to him as well. He did not forget that. And as you look towards the halo of Vretiel, you see this creature in front of you. It doesn't look too bad, right? But it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I think Vretiel is trying to get closer now. Kind of sensing that a kill is more possible, and also wanting to be closer to the allies. I will move 30 feet, and I think. Do I have this spell slot? I thought I didn't, but I've been keeping track. I still have a spell slot left, so I will also give myself a little boost.
Okay. Go ahead.
And go another 30 feet.
Okay. As you fly.
And then now the question is, how far away am I now? The map is big.
It's quite big. It's unusually
60.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zephyr Strike allows me to get that boost of movement, again the wings on the halo, and I am going to take a sharpshooter shot. So a -5 to this, but Zephyr Strike allows me to roll with advantage. So advantage +3. That is an 21 to hit.
Yeah.
You watch as your arrow flies forward, hitting this creature in wherever you want to hit it. Roll your damage.
Okay. So it is 1d10. Oof, low on the damage. 6, but plus 10 plus 2, then it's 2 radiant. So 16, 18 points of damage, but radiant is 2 points. So I believe it's
20.
20 total.
Did you roll 20?
Nice.
I'm also flying downward. If that's okay, if I can like start to.
Yes.
Yep, you can fly downwards.
Yeah, cause it's about to go bad.
As you fly downwards. Yes? Sorry.
That's my entire turn. That is my movement, my bonus action, and
Excellent. Now, I believe you have advantage on certain mental capacities, correct?
I mean, I have pretty good investigation. I have a thing to detect portals.
Okay.
As far as mental capacities, nothing that I can think of.
Okay. As you drift down closer to the ground, a strange smell enters your nose. And for a moment, with anyone with fairly decent perception, you see a mist cling towards you. And for a moment, you hear a voice echoing in your head. Winter, if you don't mind.
Yeah. That is my son. I will bear this burden without shame. So be it.
Over and over, thank you very much. Over and over and over again, that is what you hear through what seems and feels like a clinging, cloying mist that wraps around you, in between your feathers and out. And you see that the mist is coming from the creature that's in front of you. With that said, let's move on to the next person, shall we? Axel.
Wow. That
What?
was a. How many feet is she from the sky, from the ground?
60 feet up.
60.
Oh, I don't know if I can make that. Let's see. Theoretically, if I high jump, right? That'd be 3 plus my strength modifier, so that's a 7. So 7 feet. Plus my height, right? Technically, right? So 7. That's 10.
10 feet.
Yeah,
50
10
go.
feet. Then I have big jaws that can go up to 15. So only 25. That's not great.
Unless you use your movement and action to dash.
Ooh. Get ready to throw me into the air.
Who has the best strength other than me? Technically.
I think that's just you.
I think it's just me. I really do think. How tall is that lamppost?
The lamppost down further south of where you are, right here.
I was thinking like right here.
That lamppost is at least 10 feet up. It's just a lamppost, like a regular. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll have 35 feet jumping from there. Let's see. All right, I think I'm just gonna go with my original plan. We just hope and pray. We're gonna do something with Axel. Oops. I'm gonna. So. I'm gonna make my action to dash, I guess. So 25 plus another 30. Yeah, I just want to get around here.
Sounds good.
So I guess I'll use my bonus action for that. And then can I use my action to inspect if this is a functioning
You
cannon?
certainly can. It's a free action to kind of inspect things.
Okay.
Did you use your bonus action already to get up there? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You didn't use your action to dash, right?
Yep.
Okay. So from your starting
So
point where Kora and Kiavara were, which was right here,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna
around there, so it would be like that. 45 feet.
Yeah, no, that would work. That would check out. Because I
Cool.
believe that's part of your class and or your creature function. I think, right?
Of
To like, what is your walking speed?
25 feet.
And so
Yeah.
you use your bonus action to dash, or did you use your action to dash?
Yeah, bonus action to dash.
I believe dashing is an action, correct?
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, then I'll use my action to dash then.
It is you can use your bonus action to rage, or you can use a free action to inspect.
I'll set up my rage. I'll set up the rage.
You have
Yeah.
your rage on. On the top of your next turn, I will get you to roll with your intelligence. But as you get there, you hear a scream from behind you.
Crap.
The scream is that of your first mate.
Oh shit.
As she's running straight from where she was standing, running to catch over to you, running, dashing 60 feet to catch up to her lover, Zamaleth, of course. And you hear her whoops, come back here. Okay, I thought something happened. You hear her scream, Captain, loudly, "I'll get this creature for you."
Okay.
As that happens, the creature turns their gaze towards them and points a finger in their direction.
Dart, we might have Dart that might be dead.
Boy, is it?
Oh boy, our sisters might be dead.
With that said, Kiavara and Kora, you're standing right here beside the dock. I believe, Axel, that is it for your turn, correct? Great.
Yep, that'll be it.
As you are standing there by the dock side, you hear your mother scream as well. As the gentleman to the top left of where you are screams, and strange miasma kind of emits from their body and their being. A shock of electricity pours out of him as if he couldn't control it, hitting your mother straight in the back of her head.
Oh, it's...
Oh,
You feel
Oh,
yourself
he needs to die.
being pushed
where's that electricity come from?
into the wood as your mother closes her eyes and sinks into the water.
This
Oh.
bitch!
Oh,
I'm pissed off now.
oh no.
Where'd that electricity come from?
From Davistone?
From that motherfucker. I'm sorry, somebody wanted to keep it alive. He is not alive anymore.
That's fine.
To be
That's
fair, I don't think any of us wanted him alive, so
We wanted him dead, so
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can replace
As
him.
far as Sisten's concerned, he's good, alive, or dead.
yeah.
Well...
Like, does it look intentional or?
You won't be able to see it from here. Kora is the only one who would be able to
Got it.
see it. Perhaps Dart could see it through the fire and the flame. Maybe
was it like intentional?
Actually, there's two
or...
people who could probably see what has happened. Vretiel or Dart. Vretiel is
Okay.
sinking down, like he's drifting downwards, getting closer a little, like he's still flying, but he dropped his speed to go down. And Dart, you are, I think, are you prone right now? Just out of curiosity.
Nope, I'm
So
not
you
prone.
would be able to see it, despite the fact that behind,
All right.
like over the top of the bodies, and watching the creature in front of you. So the only two people who saw it would be Dart and Vretiel.
I would be looking in that
Mhm.
direction.
Looking through that direction with your oculi eye, you could probably see an electric arc go through the fire. You know that it's pointing towards the direction of where Kora was standing, but it was very quick, whatever they did.
This bitch.
Having said that, Kora, it is your turn.
This changes a few of the plans that I have. Alright, let me see. Let me just check on something real quick.
Cora's about to totally ignore the big floating tentacle beast.
No, I'm still gonna focus on that because that thing gonna go down. But I have to check something before I do that.
Where is
You
the
spent
mom?
two.
The mom
There's
went
that.
down into the water.
How deep?
Yeah,
It's fairly
no.
deep.
One,
Christ.
I cannot get those. I cannot get that sorcery point back. Alright. Well, this is gonna be painful. Bruh.
Make him suffer.
Do I have like a side of
Yeah,
them?
you saw it. You saw, like, coming up, you only
Okay.
see crackling electricity coming from the guy behind the flames. You
Oh,
can tell
boy.
where it came from.
Shit.
Get him.
Oh, this is a difficult choice.
Can I
Wait,
give
I
you
have
some
to think of
perspective?
score.
A couple of things you can do to help you out
Yeah.
with regards to this situation.
No, I'm deciding. Like, I already know what I'm going to cast a spell, but I'm trying to decide. Is Kora like shocked enough to actually shoot the guy that just shot her mom, or just shoot the tentacle bitch over
What do you
there?
think?
Oh boy, against the
I've got one more thing I can do to that guy.
this gun.
No, he's too far away. I've got one more thing I can do to the tentacle freak.
Yeah, then. God, Kora was going directly to the tentacle bitch, but then after seeing what happened, the amount of rage and then shockwave that just happened would immediately go against that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. I feel you.
So that's my last first level spell slot gone of Chaos Bolt towards that motherfucker. Making sure he dies.
Come on, get more than 12.
More than 12. Ooh, that's a pretty-ish low roll. I'm a bit pissed if I actually don't hit this. 15?
15?
Yeah, does it hit?
15 will glance across his metal armor.
No!
However,
So I don't hit him?
please remember and keep in mind that you are a wild sorcerer. Your magic takes different shapes. It calls to you as you call to it. And then your rage and anger and fury, I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh boy.
All those emotions, I was expecting 5 D100s.
Cabbage, cabbage, cabbage.
Cabbage?
Bitch. That's 37.
37?
Eldritch Horror.
Eldritch Horror.
Another
Lisa.
one. There's already like 3 on the board.
Yeah, but this
You-
one will be cute and for us.
That's.
It
I mean,
does.
I'm cute and for you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
37.
For us, cuteness
The,
is.
the spell is unexpectedly loud, and everybody within 10 feet of you, including you,
Ah.
takes 1d6 thunder
Actually,
damage, and the spell
hey,
can be
ah.
heard
hey.
at 600 feet. That's
Hey, Kora,
37.
No,
Or that's an.
no,
Yeah.
that's not how your magic works this time around.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, so which
Is
one
there-
are you using? Because
is there
Many
another one?
secrets, folks. Many
Oh,
secrets.
fuck.
Whoa.
Like her own wild magic table called whatever name you want.
oh,
The fire that you initially placed on the docks that was slowly going out erupts. The magic and the damage that you are going to use with your Chaos Bolt changes and morphs, taking the flames. The magic answers to your emotions. And as it does so, the fire blazes out, stretching. Burst of elemental energy comes through your hands. The ice in your hands burns, and the fire itself doesn't look like a fire anymore. It looks like a raging inferno of ice and light. The fire burns so brightly. It's no longer a red flame. It is blue and white.
Wait.
The hottest flame that could ever burn. This is your spell. I'd like you to center it directly onto your fury over here.
yeah.
I need you to roll that
So-
damage.
So do I roll also the Chaos Bolt damage plus
Nope,
this?
that is the damage that you roll because you missed the spell with the 15.
Oh, but then
This is what happens
the chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh.
instead.
There's a chaos, yeah.
Okay. 86 then.
How do I do this?
Did you say 8 d6s?
So for everybody else, what happened is the chaotic burst of elemental energy erupts from my hands, causing a massive fireball that deals 86 fire damage to all creatures within 20 foot of radius. So I literally just exploded.
So
Yeah, I think he's just straight up dead.
Yeah, no, everybody within 20 foot radius just it explodes kind of thing.
Yeah, unless you roll all ones on these dice, I think he's dead.
I'm pretty sure he is dead. I can roll the damage if you want to. But...
yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
it's always
Let's see
good
what
to know.
happens.
It's always good to know how
But-
dead somebody is. Are they a little dead or are they dead?
That yeah, did you like decimate their body or
Anything
Open casket or closed?
yeah.
close. That's 33 points of damage. God, that would be good. Octopus, but
Oh, you just straight kill him.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up, he's gone.
That's a closed casket. Yeah, that's a closed
He's
casket.
really dead. As his body burns in the fire of your rage, you watch as the water rushes now that there is a sudden opening, as this explosion of chaotic energy and magic realigns, and through the rush of water, you can kind of see a bit of a fin, a bit of a tail goes out limply. Your
Oh my-
mother facing
oh my
up with
God.
its eyes closed, floating in the water. Slowly sinking.
Oh.
Her lifeless, unconscious body floating towards this as water rushes out from this area.
No.
Oh.
I still have movement.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
do
would
have
have used my
movement. You do
movement to
have
try to
movement.
get her.
You do have movement.
Yeah, I would have used my movement to try to just grab her body before it flows down, so she literally just dips
Okay.
in.
So what I'd like you to do as you're doing that, just because mechanics and coolness factor, the moment you see the magic erupts and you see a bit of her fin, I need you to make a free action, because you haven't used your bonus action, right?
Yeah, no. I was planning to get that, but I didn't have enough spell slots to actually get some sorcery points back.
You can use up both your bonus action and your free action. I'm just gonna allow this to make a quick athletics check to see if you can catch her.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Athletics? That's a -1. Okay. Wait, I guess. Almost fell down. That's a 9.
Her body goes down towards the bridge.
Fuck.
There is water coming out,
Oh,
and as water is coming out, we will get you to make a Constitution save to see if you can stop as water from this bridge. Obviously, when you open up basically a bridge with explosives, water is going to come out, right? So there's going to be a rush of water from the effect of your spell that's going to come hitting you in a wave. For all intents and purposes, right here, this particular section of bridge is completely decimated. You can't cross it, and this guy is dead. Like, not even dead. He's just unalive.
So am I gonna be in water like right here then?
Probably around there if you don't make the Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Let's see then. That's a 15 plus 4. Should be good.
That is a 19.
Yes.
With a 19, you're able to kind of find yourself. You are a being of elemental water and of the elements. You're able to kind of find yourself purchasing through. It's not going to hit you as badly. Instead, you're going to take... Yes?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, since Winter cannot scream, but then you just hear screaming from Kora, like, it's desperation, rage, fear, sadness, anger, like, all of the fucking emotions, you can feel it by this scream that she's just blaring out at the moment.
As your scream goes out, you will take 16 points of bludgeoning damage coming in from the water. So you will take 8 points.
16?
You'll take 8 points.
8
of
points.
bludgeoning.
Okay. Thank God. Okay.
You should still be up, but you're hurting.
Yeah.
Emotionally, physically, mentally hurting.
Yeah.
You're welcome, guys. I'm sorry for the emotional damage that I'm causing right now. Beyond that, you hear your father screaming out your mother's name and your name in a guttural roar. Anyone within distance of him can hear it. And you see anyone who's watching or paying attention, a very large, very imposing minotaur get ready to charge. Because of course they would. They watch their daughter and their wife get completely annihilated by magic of some strange kind, by someone they probably thought was a friend. With all the rage and the majesty of a charging bull, essentially, 40 feet. Another 40 feet. Dart, you feel the rumble of feet as legs kind of rush by you, as this very tall, imposing figure sprints out from nowhere. And you watch as they actually take a leap up 20 feet into the air. We'll see what happens as they try to get into melee with the creature above your heads.
Oh, Fuck
Oh,
him up, that.
shit.
I mean,
Oh,
first
Fuck him
Vardartis
up.
will go like, "Oh, an earthquake!" But then he'll see the father and be like, "Oh, oh, nice. I wish I could draw."
as he's like losing blood fast, like pretty fast.
Yeah.
With that said, anything else on your turn that you can do other than scream at your DM for being so evil right now? Probably not.
I'm at a loss for words.
Fantastic. With that, Sisten, you're doing some stuff over here on your turn.
Yep, I've got one last Hail
Let's see
Mary.
what your Hail Mary can do. Okay. So moving in, what is your plan?
Right. Yep. I move in, kind of putting the pieces together. A large bolt of lightning, a fin floating down river, a really pissed off minotaur, and a blood curdling scream from my friend. I'm ready. I'm tired, terrified, and ready to end this. I run up. Move. Use the bonus action to move my hex spell over to him. Over to our tentacly floaty boy. And then giving him a disadvantage on wisdom saves.
Good call.
And as I get underneath them, I target him with my curse of the dead, my toll of the dead curse, and instead of hearing the boring bell toll, he will hear "cease life" as I slice through the air, imagining that I'm cutting the strings, the thread of life that binds him to this plane. And we will be taking... Okay, we got that plus... Damn. If I can roll my dice right. Take 16 points.
16 points.
16? That's enough to kill him, no? He has 15.
Is it?
16 points of magical arcanic energy transpires.
Necrotic on both counts.
Necrotic on both counts. Okay. Roll me.
Yeah, both damage.
Roll me your damage.
The D. Oh wait, he's supposed to make a wisdom
Yes,
save.
you
Then that damage will hit if he makes it.
do you want me to tell you the good news or the bad news?
No.
He has disadvantage on it.
He's hex.
Nope. He has some interesting abilities, but I will roll it. He is hexed. You are correct. Okay. So your spell hits. Roll me your damage, and I'll tell you what happens.
The damage was the 10 plus 6. 16.
We're going to hold on that moment, because as you let out your magic, your arcanic arc, you hear the sound of your brother. You hear the sounds of Captain Neru and Jayla rushing in to join in the fray. You see sparks of electricity. You see them all rushing in through the distance of your spell. You hear your brother saying your name. As you do so, the magic that you threw at this creature that would have killed a normal creature reaches out towards you, and you feel a link tug around your neck. For all intents and purposes, this creature is dead. We could be out of combat. Would you like to... How do I put this? Would you like to do one more thing before we continue on with the rest of our session?
That is movement, bonus, and action.
Fantastic. Your spell goes off. The creature takes it in, and he sinks just as Murnark's axe cleaves him in twain. This strange energy erupts from this creature. The creature is dead, or unalive, sorry, because we're on YouTube. This creature is unalive, completely splattered into bits beneath your feet. For those of you who can see them, namely Axel, these creatures have stood still. They are no longer in combat. However, since you were the closest to that group right there, you notice that this one has died.
No.
Twin swords piercing both these individuals. They slew each other. But you watch as this one seems to move awkwardly. Legs moving as if being plucked by a strange thread. And the individuals behind them, you watch because you can see it rise. You are all in the middle of the battle. That is their turn, as far as you're aware. The only one who's living out of everyone here is this individual that you can see on the other side, having seen the flash of light. And for those of you who are watching and paying attention to every part of the battle, Vretiel and Dornwich, I'll allow for both of you to make perception checks.
Perception.
22.
Oh, that's a 5 for me.
Vretiel, just as you're sinking down towards a little bit, so that you're a little bit more closer to the ground, you watch not only the scene between Kora and her mother, but this individual start running towards the mouth of a cave.
How'd he get down?
He ran off to the side.
He jumped?
I guess he jumped from here. Like that, yeah.
He just took the risk and leapt.
Yeah.
Or the elevation is not what it seems, you know?
Yeah, I'm not saying how injured he is, but yeah, he dashed.
It might be like a ramp.
He dashed. He's like double dutching it. He's like, yeah.
Is he at 3 health?
He is
at 3 health.
dying. You can tell he's dying. He's probably at 0.
Wait a minute.
He's like unconsciously running.
Yeah, well, he was at 3, then he just took a 20-foot jump, and so now he's...
Yeah.
Oh, that
At
could
least-
be like ship breaking down. It's actually a ramp elevation, you know?
That's true.
With that said,
All right, 15.
yeah. I like how everyone is suddenly like, oh no. It's almost like things are happening here in Dornwich. Vardartis, you have your turn. What would you like to do with it? Vardartis?
Oh, yeah, sorry. What happened?
It's your turn.
Your turn.
Oh, we're still fighting? But the creature's dead.
Yeah,
Vardartis can't see anyone to kill now.
There's things going on.
Vardartis will keep looking and go like, I feel like I'm missing something. Is anyone alive? Do we still have someone to kill?
Yeah. Thank you, Nadine.
You watch as a body kind of goes down. You saw it, and it looks
Stop.
familiar.
Stop moving it! Come on, it's not the time for that.
Oh crap!
Grab her.
That's what Vardartis will try to do, but he'll probably have to plunge in the water as well.
Please.
Nadine,
Stop.
why did it move?
Yeah, he'll try and grab her.
Because I'm an evil DM, guys. No.
Yeah.
Why did it move?
As Vardartis, you try to grab her. Tell me how you do so as you're reaching out.
I guess would acrobatics make sense or
yeah,
no?
Acrobatics would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh shit! I rolled a 13.
Okay.
It's better than mine. I rolled a 9
Alright.
before.
Tell me how you stumble into the water.
He wouldn't see that there was a small rock in front of him and just barge in and
Splash.
Slip. Yeah.
fall. Yeah.
Great. Now you're on the water, and you do grab onto Kiavara, who is the elven woman that your friend, or the strange, like almost mermaid type individual that your friend seems to be very close to. And you're in the water.
And am I being pulled by the current or
Are you proficient in swimming?
no?
Yeah, you're being pulled into the current. You can feel your body going fast, and overhead you hear a voice. You idiot! Should have waited for me. Grab my hand.
All right, sister. I'm gonna grab your hand.
Are you doing? You will have to make this check. This next move with disadvantage.
Because
All
you're
right.
really under her body.
Like, would it be athletics or something else for the
Athletics. Yeah,
for the roll?
Athletics.
Athletics would be.
Oh shit, that's even worse. I have a 0.
Well, not 20,
At least it's not
20.
negative.
I mean, it's up to
Yeah.
you what you'd like to do. I'm just giving you.
Oh!
Now one.
No!
One.
Bruh.
You're gonna drag his sister into the
We're
water.
gonna go with that. I'm gonna pause on you, Vardartis, if that's okay.
All right.
With that said, we are, for all intents and purposes, out of initiative for now.
For now?
Wait.
For the Cora's immediately running to her mom.
Okay, we're out of initiative. I'm going over it and I'm healing hands. Like I bird dive into the water.
Stop diving into the water, you cannot!
Yeah, idiots! Why?
I dive into the water, and with like my last bit of energy from my wings that are starting to go in, it turns into light that flows through my bodies and into my hands, and I heal her with my lay on hands for 2d4. It's for 7 points of healing.
So, okay. Just to get a grasp of what's going on, this guy is moving.
Yeah. But they're dead.
These people are
They're,
moving.
yeah, they're starting to rise.
This one, dead.
Mhm, they're all
Right.
dead.
Okay. Now, what about these guys?
The only person who would be able to see any of that would be Sisten.
It must be
Or
Sisten, yeah.
before he jumped into the water to try to help.
We're out of initiative,
Currently,
right?
we're out of initiative.
Yeah.
But there was Axel-esque, and then yeah, all these guys. I mean, you killed 90% of them and watched me kill the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys did good.
Yeah, you guys did a lot of corpses.
Um,
Well, Kora did a lot of chaos.
I'm a wild magic sorcerer. That's my job.
that thing's dead, right?
That thing is dead.
Question mark?
But you said like it exploded, so did we take damage from that or no?
It would have taken. The bridge exploded. That creature did take damage from Sisten.
I
Oh, but
just
the creature didn't
sliced
explode.
his-
All right.
I just simply sliced his soul.
Oh, that's good.
Dean,
Yes.
is Cora's mom awake after my heal, please?
She gasps a little bit, and Dart, for the first time, you feel hands on your body as another woman kind of holds on to you a little bit. Is Vardartis a pretty decent swimmer?
I don't think he ever swimmed.
This is a first. You feel arms on your body from where you've placed your hand. I don't know how you want to act this out, but you see Vretiel's halo as you gasp out of the water, and the water's pushing you along. Despite like Vretiel is on you. You see that there's a rock up ahead, and your sister is like trying to follow and match you as Bezkai veers over and tries to help as well.
Cora would start running towards them if I can also leap to the water because I actually can't swim and try to help
You
them.
certainly can. Dashing past your dad, you go ahead into the water. Dart, if it wasn't enough that you're already in the water, you feel a rush as another individual seems to kind of catch you. You are between Kiavara, Kora, the rock, and your sister.
I'm not sure if this is paradise or hell now.
I'll
Well,
try
what
to
if-
help them go to like the shore if possible.
Absolutely. You, being a water individual and with your mom's help, you're able to kind of get up to here. There seems to be a little bit of a landing where the beach kind of dips into the water.
I mean, I guess Vardartis would whisper to Kora and go like, "Can you shield me from my sister? I think she's gonna punch me now."
You think Cora's not answering. Cora right now is just focusing on her mom right
yeah,
now.
I feel like Kora would not answer you at that moment.
Yeah,
I'm doomed.
Cora will. Does she seem fine now after a little bit of healing?
Between all of
Vretiel.
your efforts, you feel your mom, bloodied though she is alive, and she's not necessarily well, but she's probably about the same HP as you, Kora.
Oh yeah, no, makes sense. Cora is just hugging her mom. She's just it's weird because she has fire for eyes, but she's crying like full straight up like ugly cry, just calling to her mom and telling I'm sorry. She's just straight up doing that as she's just hugging her.
So she's basically steaming upwards.
Yeah, practically. Just steam coming out of it.
Vretiel, how much did you heal Kiavara for? Just out of curiosity.
7 points.
So she's a little bit less than you, so she's a little bit more injured.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I think within all of this chaos, I think Axel's like, since he's far away enough, I think it's fair that he lets out a little tear of joy, you know.
Just
Everyone's safe and protected as of
for
now.
now. Yeah,
Um,
for now.
As of now.
As of now. As of now, yes.
But then he gets that twinge in the back of his head, and I think the next actions is going to be pretty great.
Yes.
Axel's going to run towards the cave by himself.
Perfect. Do you want to still make your investigation check on that cannon for me, please?
No, I think it's
Sure.
fine. I'll take it. we'll see.
I'm curious.
It's just straight
curious.
investigation?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Yeah.
Okay. Investigation. It's a plus 0. It doesn't really. Oh, that's a 19. Hey.
Ooh. So with a 19, you know that there is a working mechanism for this
Mhm.
cannon. This cannon could potentially work. You're just not sure whether or not you need a specific cannonball or if the cannonball is already loaded in there. But yeah, it can work. It can work. It can work with some fine angling, but yes, it can work.
I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind. I'm still gonna run towards the cave, though.
Absolutely. As you run towards the cave, I will give you an idea of what your terrain is from where you are.
Okay.
Where you are right now, and Axel would be able to see it.
You also...
Axel is by themselves.
Sorry, but
So.
but you also come with us. What do you mean?
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, I said everybody, and everybody means you, Vardartis, and Kora's mom.
Who grabbed me?
Me!
Okay. Two people. Okay, I didn't know.
Oh boy. As that is going on down south, away from where Axel can see, Axel, you see the cave. It's off to the left-hand corner there, off to the side, just up in the north part here. You can tell just from where you are, the easiest way to get to that cave is probably away from the debris that's happening over here, because there's a lot of debris.
It's a lot of debris, yeah.
Even when that fire explosion that came out from Kora, not only once but twice, hit this particular area and sizzled, fried. This guy is unrecognizable. He's like beyond saving.
Got it.
You can tell that this area is going to be very difficult terrain. In terms of where you could probably go without disturbing whatever these things are going to be, is probably going to be either straight around on the other side and then go straight this way, or you go take a leap into the water where the debris is.
I think I want to go around because I also want to see what's going on here.
Great.
I think I'm going to be cautious about going around here as well, though, but I'm still want to take a look of what's going on.
Can you make a stealth check for me?
Yes. The elf. Oh, that's a 3.
Cool. The troll is staring at you as you go around.
Oh.
So, make your way around if you'd like.
Okay.
You watch as the troll is at least looking at you, and the other ones bend their necks unusually towards you.
Ugh.
Their eyes are fixed.
Oh, God.
But they do not move.
Okay. I don't know whether or not I want to. No, Axel has a mission.
Okay. Axel has a mission. Axel, as you make your way there, we're going to take a quick pause.
Yes.
I come immediately, or I limp and stamper exhaustedly over to this cut in half, soul-ridden tentacle Yerna freak. And
I mean, it's got to happen.
And loot/investigate it. And while as I'm stampering my way over, I'm in work mode at the moment. I see that this situation's kind of being taken care of down here, and I yell towards my house members, Siles, take all the men you have and scour the battlefield. Take anything of value or use.
You see as everyone stops for a moment and goes, okay. As they do so, just as you're saying that, you notice from this distance, Sisten, in amongst the sounds of gurgling water over on this side, these start moving, and these start moving.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to hear.
This one's gone.
I pause as I'm on my way to it, looking at them, and do they seem like they're hostily reanimating?
They're just reanimating. By what means? By what purpose? You are standing beside a very strong entity. And you watch Murnark, because you're the closest one to Murnark, pause, looking straight down at the creature that he slain into two. And he looks at you. Get ready to run.
Run?
These kinds of things are very difficult to get rid of.
What do you mean? We fought this hard, and you're saying that we haven't finished the job yet?
You see a very sad look across his face. This is
Her wife was running down the stream, but yeah, don't worry, Lisa.
He's standing guard. His back is towards where his daughter and his wife are, and he's looking to the only person right now who's standing beside him with any amount of power who could probably save his family. This is what you can ascertain from this moment.
What do you want me to do, Murnark?
You can stand and fight, or you can fight another day. But I stand here to protect what I hold dear. And, let it be known, I understand that kid has my sword. That's a very good sword.
It has quenched quite the thirst today, gesturing to the pile of half-decapitated people standing up in front of us.
You probably have maybe 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Maybe 9, 7, 6.
I immediately try to re-kill these two right here.
They flop. Very easily to just brush down.
I'm fucked.
Choices were made, Axel. Choices were made.
I'm fucked. Oh shit.
Axel.
You're good.
Nah,
Good.
such a scamp.
Woof. Having said that, as you are hearing this, Sisten, is there anything you'd like to tell your party as energy seems to come from these creatures? And that same familiar tug pulls from your chest towards this creature, and for a moment, just for a moment, that minor illusion that you had changed whips out, and you see a very strange looking individual wave at you before it blinks out.
He waved at me. Why do I feel like that was more of a farewell than just a removing of his illusionary avatar?
It does really seem that way.
Vretiel, after almost drowning,
It's like waving at the conductor of a childish roller coaster. Like, that was fun. Bye.
Vretiel.
Vretiel's gonna get up after almost dying from drowning. They cannot swim. And very exhaustedly just go over here to the tentacle, what have you. I am going to examine its body in the greatest of details.
At this point, Sisten would have already tried to yell that we're not done yet, as these corpses are standing and looking at us, and I can feel energy coming from that corpse you're trying to look at.
the corpse I'm looking at, I will. Do I have a dagger?
I don't think that one's standing.
These guys have a clear path.
Mhm.
These guys don't have a clear path.
How's your path going?
My path is gone.
I just give this thing a giant hit on the head with a little big fist, because I don't have a dagger. And I will search its being for any like magic. Yeah, very tired.
Very tiredly as you search it. I will let you make your investigation checks. As a DM to my players, I will give you an idea of what's happening so that you can make the best and most informed decision as you possibly can without metagaming, of course. As you get out of the water for the group in the middle here, and you can make, both you and Sisten can make the investigation check too, by the way, Vretiel. So Sisten, Vretiel.
Yeah.
As this group manages to get back onto land, huffing and puffing all the way, Vardartis, you look up towards your sister, you look up towards Bezkai, who has you in your grasp, and through the stillness, you look up straight towards the sky, and you see a constellation beam down at you. You recognize the constellation as that of Mogus.
Oh. He'll keep looking at it, a bit mesmerized by it.
And in the back of your mind,
But then, when he'll realize that his sister is there, he'll look a bit terrified, you know. For once, his pink skin will be a bit pale. And he'll go, before you hit my pretty face, can you hit my stomach instead, sister?
she's gonna take a moment and pause and like, why?
Because I risked my life?
I'll risk your life, I'll risk my life, I'll risk your life, ah! And you get the biggest bear hug that you possibly could ever get from your sister.
He'll just go like,
It better hurt,
I
it better hurt!
think you're breaking my
Let my
bones.
love hurt you, ah!
Someone save me!
You watch.
I'm sorry, Kora's still hugging her mom.
My bones!
I let you to be siblings for a moment. Yes.
Alright,
Captain?
please save me.
Captain.
Hmm?
Bezkai is gonna run. Having heard Sisten yell, we better book it, she's gonna run dashing towards this side, looking through the firelight, looking for Axel, and not seeing him. No?
Am I doing a single investigation roll or is someone
I
helping?
believe you and Sisten are making investigation rolls together.
Ooh, can I make mine perception?
No.
Damn. Okay.
18 for mine.
17 for mine.
Between the two of you, amongst these corpses, just as they're reanimating, and Murnark standing very solemnly overlooking the creature that you're standing near, Vretiel, two things are known and are made clear to you. Number one, the corpses that Sisten is looting, they each have let me just roll this. Actually, you can roll this. Roll me a D100.
Alright, D100. I got a 44.
Amongst like total of what you can basically sniff out from their pouches, 44 gold pieces.
All together?
Vretiel, you watch the arcanic energies come through. This thing is unalive for sure, but something about it, if it wasn't for Murnark just standing there making sure that this thing was still basically cut in half, not moving from this particular spot at the moment, it would have regenerated. Like you're starting to see the magic start to regenerate it.
Do I know from my studies, now that I have a closer point to examine this creature, the nature of its thing? Is this a natural thing that the creature can do, or would I suspect that it's not? Also, do I find anything on this creature with that investigation? Maybe the turn off regeneration button?
Turn off regeneration button. You find there is actually a strange arcanic symbol on this creature's body. A symbol that you noticed on Benga.
On Benga?
She stole something from the Blackthorn Manor.
That she did.
And it is a medallion that one of you would have noticed.
I did not notice this, though.
You would notice this on this individual because it's all over them, but at the same time, if you guys need a refresher.
Probably.
Yeah.
Can I have Arcana check it?
What is it?
Oh,
This thing.
PRA notes. Oh, no. Never mind.
So, where we're standing right now is I've got 3 individuals, technically 3, if we include Monarch, 3 individuals up here. Bezkai is by herself. She is running to try to get to the other side. I have Axel currently making their way into a cave. I've got the rest of you down south, surrounded by NPCs fairly close to the boats.
nothing else on this creature, though.
The only other thing on this creature is a spell tome and a medallion that looks like what Binga has.
I will take out. Let's see. I'll take out the bedroll. That's probably somewhere on my body. And a little backpack. And just wrap this tome in it. Being very careful not to touch it. And I will put it away. Also, an important question: how many crossbow bolts do I get back?
Were you like from this particular creature?
Yeah.
How many did you shoot at it? You think you shot at it 3 or,
Not like
3 or 4 times?
4?
Roll me a d4.
Please be 4. Please be 4.
What, you want me to
Hey, 4.
to roll a d4?
If you like.
I got 4.
Uh-oh. Let me guess. She broke my bones.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 1.
Between the two of you, I'm not sure if I'm coming in clearly to either of you. Vretiel, you find all 4 of your arrowheads easy to find on this creature. Wherever you shot was mainly head shots. The one arrow that you managed to find barely was cleaved in 2 by a great axe. For Vardartis, you feel a crunch. Your sister's probably broken a rib.
Ouch.
So that's for Vardartis.
And I guess he'll just faint from the pain.
No. Guys, I think we need to keep going. Where's Axel?
Last time I saw it, you can see Kora like saying still crying. And last time I saw it, they were in the boat.
I think as Axel's running to the cave, you said Bezkai yelled, right? Yelled out for
Yep,
Captain.
She's probably following
right?
after you, actually.
Yeah, I think Axel would reroute his position, just without train of thought. You know, despite this mission being important, his main like thought of mind is to protect his crew. So I feel like Axel would jump into the water and swim as close as he possibly can to the group again.
It's easy enough for you to swim towards where the group is. I'll let you make that decision of how far you want to go. Time is running still. Murnark, you can see Sisten is starting to get a little bit hazy in terms of his face and the look on his expression. I'll give you guys one more check if you guys want to make investigation checks, arcane checks, any kind of checks. I will let you guys do this now.
I'm gonna try to arcane connect through any magical means that I have on house, and any way that I can make this thing stay dead. What is connecting them to life?
I read
I
off.
roll 18 plus 3. 21.
Between you and Vretiel and Murnark, you know that the best way and the easiest way is to probably get rid of this coin or medallion on this person. Like, dump it somewhere, perhaps in some sort of shrine to this entity of some sort as a mark of failure for that individual. That's what you would probably get from that. You're not a religious person, but that's one way to try. Or you could try to burn it. See what happens.
I can shoot a
I grab
fireball
it and
at it.
I try to dump all the necrotic death energy I can into it while walking over to Kora, who has more of the fire magic.
Yeah. My eyes are literally on fire right now as my hands are also icicles. Which one do you want? Both of them does damage.
Which one?
After seeing that apparently not working very well, I go to Kora and say, Kora, although I hate to trouble you in this time, this is the cause of all this destruction. Or may be the cause of all this destruction. I throw it on the ground next to her. If you can burn this like you burned Sir Davis.
Kora's gonna silently, now that she's practically exhausted at this point, she's going to try to shoot a fireball at it. If may I, DM?
Certainly can.
I'll do that then. I'll shoot a firebolt. Do I do roll for if I hit or?
For this one, I mean, it's just like you're just letting the firebolt go. The DC
Yeah.
for this one is going to be a trick shot. So I'll just say that it's about a 10 because it's right in front of you.
I also want to try to stab it with my necrotic spell while she's doing that too.
A 10?
Yeah, I got Booming Blade replaced with necrotic damage.
Yeah, no, that's a 12. Yeah, it's like roll pretty low though. I almost failed it.
The gold that this coin is made out of burns with the necrotic energy, almost as if it's being purified. And little by little, as a mix of fire and flame and this coin merges into one. You hear a yelp from Murnark going, that seems to work. What's going on? What are you guys doing? What's going on? Axel, you heard a lumbering coming up from behind you. They were coming after you and chasing you, these undead creatures. Those of you who are witnessing whatever is happening with Murnark, these creatures fall one after the other into a toppled mess, prone to the ground, unmoving.
So this worked.
It's almost like it's being purified through death and flame.
I look at Sisten and ask, "Is there more?"
I don't know. This is all I could come up with on the moment's notice.
Dart.
With what we know, then can we try to just look into more about this little symbols and then just try to do the same thing, like burn it and also necrotic damage onto it?
Do we do it again? Is everybody dead?
For the most part, like based on your actions, all of the magic that is going into it kind of breaks whatever was there. The mixture of necrotic energy and pure elemental fire has pretty much melted this thing into unrecognizable metal, like whatever was emblazoned on it is gone. And it's almost like after the flame goes through it and necrotic energy, all you're left with is just a plain shiny coin. A very plain, very shiny gold coin.
Are the people who were trying to get priced up, are they stopping too? Like everybody?
They're
or
all falling. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. I'm not sure if I'm breaking up, but they're all, like, all of the corpses that were starting to rise have fallen. And you heard your dad yelp out saying, "What's going on? And what are you guys doing?" And you can see him sidestep away from the corpse. And those of you who are watching, you can see that the corpse has melted away into nothingness.
Looks like we did something. I'd take some water from the river, splash it on it until it stops sizzling, and then pick it up and put it in my bag.
Very well. You're definitely out of initiative. You guys have a full entire battlefield. There was something else I had planned, but because we started out late, and also because you guys finished pretty much 3 sessions of a fight, is there anything you'd like to do in this moment? You can definitely pick the bodies. You'll just be rolling a D100.
Now
the people who got kidnapped, though.
Pardon me?
I'm getting all my family to loot this entire ship. We are securing this entire area.
Okay. It's going to take them at least an hour, but by this point, both Bezkai and Axel are gone.
I was going to say, the people, they got kidnapped.
Yeah.
What do you want to do about that?
My family can take care of gathering the spoils. Breathing heavily, still bleeding and half-ass limping. Where's Axel?
Speaking of which, I went looking for Axel.
This is a very big map. I just realized how big this map was.
Yeah. Which is why I went up on the ship, across the bridge, as Axel went into the water, and we passed each other.
Yeah, I feel like I would have seen him. I would have seen him and been like, "Oh, I'll just follow him."
I was going to say, everybody went into the cave and says, I'm going to point the direction.
You are not going into a cave without healing, young lady.
You're the one who is hurt.
No. Darling, is everything all right over there? I think everything is. I'm taking a look. Murnark is going around making sure everybody is actually really dead.
Okay.
In between, like, chops of axes. During this time,
But he's pointing at Vardartis.
you feel a crunch of bone, and then you find yourself in your sister's hug as she looks back at you and goes, Oh, sorry about that, brother. Here.
You're trying to kill me worse than that tentacle creature.
Listen, it's better me than a tentacle creature.
She's got a point.
I guess fair enough.
Here. She slaps a potion into your hand. Drink this, it will heal you. I got it from Miss Kiavara.
Did you get it or did you steal it?
I gave it to her. She fair and square. She has at least the rest of the bottles of healing potions. Will you disperse the medicine and also give me one?
You definitely need more than one.
How much does it heal
You
for?
have a superior healing potion in your hands.
Ooh.
Oh.
Does everybody get one? That would be cool.
Everybody gets one
Hell yeah.
superior healing potion, which you can add to your character sheet.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Everyone but me and Vretiel.
I'll bring it to you either way. I'm running behind you.
Absolutely. For all intents and purposes, the corpses are going to take a while to move around and do things. This one is completely gone. Like, it's just melted into mush. It's no longer present. You have about an hour. You can get a short rest. In the short rest of time, two things are very clear that might help assist you guys with regards to what your next steps are. Bezkai is gone.
Like she's nowhere near me gone,
yeah,
or like
she was looking for you through the blaze, through the wreckage, and she's not in this area. You can only think that she might have gone towards the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another thing you can ascertain based on what has been found, each of the Moonless Mist gang will have about 100 gold pieces altogether total that you can grab from their corpses.
Altogether, from their main base, extorting all of Dornwich, driving up the whole economy, they're going to have 100 pieces. Where is their stash?
There's probably...
This isn't not their main base. It's in...
Yeah, it's probably not their main base. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I need to go in the cave. We have people to save.
Yep.
Okay, Axel.
I'm going to grab an extra potion for Vretiel.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm also going to run in towards them, so we grab a potion for each of them.
They're probably already dead, but okay.
Axel, sneak and wait.
As you guys do that...
And then,
Sorry, go on.
can we use the potions now to
Yes.
heal, or should we wait?
You can use your potions now to heal. You also get a short rest. So you can expend your hit dice to gain back healing points if you'd like.
I'll use the potions since I think that's gonna be better.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my long rest because I feel like the potion gonna be needed later.
It's a short rest.
Oh, 19 plus 8. Alright.
Yes, a short rest. You can still use hit die to restore some hit points.
This is true.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I think you accidentally said long rest. That's why.
Oh, my bad. Short rest, yeah.
After this fight, yes.
I wish we had the luxury of a long rest.
That would be great, honestly.
But we don't
want
max health now.
we're already risking a short rest. But y'all really need it.
Everybody needs a long rest. So, or a short rest, sorry. Now I'm getting
short rest again?
Just a short rest.
As I start moving to help the friends in the cave, I pause, considering how everything that's beyond there is really worth at the moment in our weakened state, and then I was like, shit, Vretiel's there, and I start moving forward again.
During this moment in time, you see your NPC allies will look at you all going forwards, and again, Murnark gives you, Kora specifically as you move forward, a very understanding look on his face. He was an adventurer in his past. Dartis, you see your sister, and the rest of the NPCs will look at you. Those allies that you have made will look at you, and a very solemn look will transpire amongst all of you. You have gone through something terrible. Whatever words that you would have shared in this hour would have passed through. You better come back safe, daughter, is what your father will tell you as you walk away from him. For the folks that are here, Murnock would have, in this time during your short rest and with anyone's help, would have brought in some of these NPCs' bodies away. This guy is completely decimated completely.
Oh, can you identify this chick yet?
Yeah, that would be Lady Clara Starling.
Back to my notes. Darling. Clara was the engineer.
And also Rosamund's mother.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh, was that the
Alright.
pirate?
No, that is not the pirate.
Ooh.
No. Oh, that's not the pirate.
No, that's Josephine is the aunt and pirate.
Oh, damn.
Emotional damage and trauma. I'm sorry, guys.
Yay!
Messed up.
Is everyone gathered up at the entrance of the cave?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going over there now. Whee!
Yeah, we're ready for round 2. No
Not really.
spells.
I only have 2 spell slots.
I'm back up to 33.
Beautiful.
Trying to break off some of the stiffness, I will just straight front flip off the ship,
Yeah.
tuck and roll, hit the ground,
There we go.
move on.
That's a lot of bodies. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Vretiel,
What happened to that guy, by the way? He dead there, or
He's
is
dead,
he gone?
he's dead. Like, he leaped off 20 feet.
was a 20-feet
It
jump.
was a very long jump. But you can definitely...
Who was this guy again?
You never asked. I mean, you've seen him around.
Norman.
He is a noble. I mean, he probably has some good stuff on him.
All right, who is he?
His name is Norman.
Norman
Norman.
probably got the money. Norman.
On his person, you find a short sword, a great sword, and a holy emblem. And the
You say great sword?
Say short
I
sword?
suggest you take the great sword and give the other one.
The holy
That was a subtle. Like, there is a great sword here if you'd like to use it. It is not a +1. It's just a regular great sword.
What's the holy emblem
The
of?
holy emblem of
Karametra. I'm gonna take the emblem and anything that identifies him to House Stone, and I would have done the same thing to Sir Dave.
There's nothing.
Or actually,
nothing left to serve Davis.
there is-
There's nothing left
He's
to serve.
been
Yeah.
I
decimated.
burned him. I burned him
I'm gonna
alive.
take anything that links him to House Stone. Make sure that it's nice and bloodied, and that I will be taking back to their house later if I'm still alive.
Can I take that short
You
sword?
can. Is anyone taking the great sword?
I feel like there's gonna be plenty of great swords by the time we come back, and they've done all the looting, so I'll just hold off for it. Better not to hold too much.
A basic greatsword is selling for like 100 gold right now, so
Oh, that's true. I guess I'll take the great sword.
You have 2 great swords.
I have 2 great
One,
swords.
you have to turn it back.
One I have to return. Yeah, one I have to
As
return.
you guys go.
Just give the common greatsword back and keep the magical one. You know, make him think it's the magical one.
I
He's
don't
gonna know. He's gonna
He's
know.
gonna know.
Yeah.
You don't want to trick him.
Right, Vretiel kind of like walks up to everyone. Vretiel, who was a very angelic being, beaming with energy and halos, is now looking quite pale, and like the halo is like the dullest color you've seen. They are very tapped, physically healthy, but everything's gone.
Axel is indeed covered with blood.
I am no longer wearing my hood or my patch, and even the unusual shine of my demonic eye even looks softer, colder.
Kora just looks wet with fire in her eyes, and her hands are full with icicles.
And a salt deposit on her eyelashes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I
We're
mean,
all
Vardartis would pretty much have like dried blood everywhere.
Has he started drawing again?
Yeah, he would.
okay, so we're all pretty tapped. But we have to save these people. We have to.
Let's finish this off already then.
If they're alive, of course, but they're probably dead, so I guess if they're dead, we can go through their pockets.
There are a few nobles there.
if they're dead, then they will feel
How many noble people died in here is
a
the
lot of
question.
pain.
You killed one. One died.
She didn't just kill one; she disintegrated him.
Disintegrated. He deserved it.
He did.
Let's save the innocent,
Yep.
or avenge them if they are fallen. This sucks. And
A little. Oh, go for it.
Axel, please stay next to me. I am just super. I will get destroyed. I would appreciate that, friend.
I got you.
Sisten will.
And stealthy.
Sisten walks forward. I'm gonna try to stealthily group, putting my helm, my hood, and mask back on. Get a little bit of grit. All right. The job of any good council isn't only to protect the people, but also to punish the guilty. Let's go dig graves. And I start stealthing forward ahead of the group. Main goal is to find the enemy and find a sniper perch for Vretiel.
I will. If we're doing a marching order, I would like to be in the middle, please.
I'll be a little bit behind Sisten.
Yeah, I guess I'll be in the back. Because I'm pretty squishy.
Yeah, same.
Oh.
We're all pretty squishy.
But he go. Well, I'm ready to insult the enemies. Let's do this.
Thank God I still have my charmer on, because that shit lasts 8 hours.
I ran out of my second charge of rage, so I only got one more for this next fight.
Okay.
If there's a fight.
What's cool about the Warlock is there's only one ability that I am missing. Everything else, short rest brings it all back. The potion brought me to full health. I'm just missing one spell right now, and that's just because it's a feature, not a spell list.
Oh, the worst part is that I can't use any spells. They're all out for me.
Question. Above board here, how tapped are we as a group? Like, I got nothing. Like, I literally no spell slots, no features. I guess have my attacks. And by the way, Nadine, any portals within 1 mile of me? Extra.
Within 1
detect
mile
portal.
of you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Closest planner portal. Oh, for fuck.
I guess that's just a guess.
As you were walking, the halo turns red and does like an exclamation mark.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Portal?
No.
What happened now?
Yeah, are you okay?
I am attuned to certain energies within the world. There is a portal, a planner portal. We might be facing something outerworldly. That creature back there, I believe, is part of our world, but now we might face something deep beneath this cave up ahead.
Axel, I kneel down and look him dead in the eye. Information first, recklessness second. We don't need a diversion this time.
In the most serious, tone, Vretiel can muster, and no one dare think of going into that portal. I have seen true horrors beyond, and it is a feat of almost godhood to return back to the material plane. I do not need to lose a friend today, and I wish to save people as best I can.
Serious as Axel can get, he's just gonna say, "You have my word."
If things get bad, I think we have to leave. As much as that pains me, I don't think I can bear losing any one of you. Not
With-
this.
With the information each one of us know, we can't afford capture or loss. Rosamund was only so useful. Her status is only an aid. It will only be an aid to us if we all live. But we are more. Every life here is more valuable than the lives in there.
So where are we going inside then?
Because we have to save them. It's what good people.
We have to say them. Do we know any of them except for Rosamund? We don't.
Personally, I want their magics. I want their artifacts. I want their wealth, and I want their heads.
Well, fair enough.
Breaking composure for just a second, then you see me physically kind of shake that off. For Dornwich, of course.
People are complicated, but there's good in many. I look at everyone here. Each one of you have helped protect me, and you can tie it to deals and connections or contracts. But we know that we have to stick together in this life. I do this as a thank you to the people who helped me, and I hope they pass it on. It's something my father would want. Something I think some of our parents would want too. Looks at Kora. But we must take care of ourselves. We will try our best.
Vardartis, in this moment, I'd like you to make either a religion check or an insight check for me, please.
Alright, I'll try religion. That's a 7.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay. Actually, it would be easy enough for Vardartis. It would be easy enough, maybe. Let me see.
You don't look so sure about that.
Would be, is it, is the question.
Vardartis,
I don't have any.
the whole idea of gods, myths, and legends, and hearing your friends talk about having to save people, these people that you traveled with over great distance to get to where the Hokalani tribe were, and you know yourself that you could probably with your sister get a space or a sleep, like you could get a place to stay there. It's peaceful, it's quiet. You could probably paint there, learn more things while you're there. It's all so odd. Gods, myths, legends, the strange magic that you've seen. It's very difficult to process without the paper, the familiar feeling of paper and paints in your hands. And for a moment, you remember a voice that you saw in passing in a trance. A very light, almost childlike voice before it's gone. You shake yourself off. The moment has passed. And you go into a cave with all these people that you've met, that you have now shed blood with, legitimately. Your sister, if she hadn't broken your rib so hard, would have been proud of you if she had seen what you had done during this fight. What crosses your mind after knowing that?
I mean, Vardartis will just go at the group and say, now I have an idea for a tale. Maybe something about forbidden amulets, or, one amulet to rule them all. And 5 adventurers going to destroy the evil forces. Oh, it'll be glorious.
Well, let's take this fellowship and filter deep into.
I just couldn't help it.
Venture deep into the cave door.
The cave of Vor.
Cave
There's
door.
only so much you can do with that, you guys. I was going to give advantage or something as a thing, but then you milked it for too long.
Oh, we were having fun at the end. It was serious.
Having said that, I will tell you, as you go deeper and deeper into this cave, your heart's bolstered with resignation of what you must do and what lies ahead. The roads ahead are filled with strange and usually terrifying things. In the back of your mind, you hear not necessarily a story, but Vardartis specifically, as you churn your head about the amulet that rules them all, the omelet that you should fry them.
I love the omelet. Yeah.
Yep.
A tale starts weaving in the back of your mind as you go deeper into this cave, the trek of which is long, and it's very strange that you don't hear any more voices or sounds as you're traversing through the space. The tale you hear is this. It grows in thought, mainly to the bard of the party. In the city of Dornwich, where shadows creep, a noble's life extinguished, secrets buried deep, the council gathers, resolve firm and true, to seek the truth, their hearts a steadfast hue. Yet little they know, as Clothis weaves her design, their path shall diverge, their journeys redefine. For what roads lie ahead exceeds their mortal plight, an odyssey of change, their lives to take flight. A malevolent force, the true culprit they shall face, a web of deceit and treachery to embrace. As shadows entwine, the new council shall learn that Clothis is calling for them, no longer confines them, no longer stern. With each step they take, a new truth unfurls, their bonds tested amidst chaos and worlds. Their purpose expands as they unravel the weave, for this quest's essence transcends what they perceive. Mysteries deep and ancient powers awaken, the council's mettle by trials unshaken. The new council, stalwarts of honor and might, shall rise above, forging paths in darkest night. And with that, we're going to end tonight's game.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Amazing.
nice.
Wow.
But are we even honorable? Do we even have honor?
Yes.
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah,
probably to
yes.
some people, probably to others, not really.
I mean, we haven't done anything. We've stumbled upon secrets. We've attacked corruption. We've done nothing but honorable things so far, except for Kora following her friends into a murder den.
Yay.
Um,
Also, Nadine, that was amazing.
The-
Yeah.
Wow, that was beautiful.
New council decision. We give Nadine DM inspiration from the players.
Yeah, we do.
You can roll with advantage to screw the party one time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I will say
What
that you guys get to level
Mhm.
5 today.
Woo!
Hell yes.
hey, still rhyming. You're still rhyming.
Oh. Nadine, I don't know if you want to do it now or later. What was that voice thing? Never got to
Which
that.
one? There were a lot of them.
The
The
voice
one,
that Winter played.
Telling you.
yeah.
That was-
Yeah.
No.
That was really last second shit.
No.
I don't even know
Winter
myself.
doesn't even know, Vretiel. Winter doesn't even know.
Yeah, but you do.
I do know. And Winter knows, but Winter is good with the not metagaming.
Vretiel has no context of what that might have been. We're just gonna breeze past it.
Yeah, apparently so.
At level 5, I can increase my speed by 10 feet.
Yo.
Also, any ASI stuff?
I will take it, honestly.
Oh, what
At level
happened?
5, I have third level spells
Yeah.
now. Just 2 slots though.
At
Oh,
level...
And while searching the bodies, would I have found any like breastplate?
1 second.
Oh.
One thing at a time. Winter's been trying to say something.
Sorry, no, I was just gonna say, at level 5, I get third level spell slots.
Woo!
Woo!
Level 5 is the big one.
Damage.
Does this count as a long rest?
No.
No.
Damn
No.
No, I'm
it.
kidding. Yes, it does. Because this cave is a
Yay!
little bit of a long trek.
Thank.
You
So-
find that.
We all...
Sorry.
Sorry, continue.
I mean, it's been like the way I like to rule short rests and long rests is that a short rest is 10 minutes, and a long rest can be an hour, anywhere between an hour to 4 hours. At least for
And
this version
as-
of our game.
Also, for like story wise, I think everyone had a moment of just like, we're doing this, and that second wins happen all the time, you know.
I get counter spell.
Oh.
Also, I
If I
rolled
had
with my
that,
health.
if I had that with the fight of the fucking tentacle bitch, that would have been so fucking useful.
The fact that you spent the past 2.5 sessions fighting against an Alhoon, where I could have easily defeated you. Just to say, I was hinting at certain resistances this creature had, but the thing about like using the coin and then just fire and just like vengeance, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna honor that. I'm gonna honor your vengeance.
Wait, sorry, question. So, we get a long rest right now because we level up?
It would be equal to leveling up. It's like your resolve bolsters you to face the road ahead.
Also, now it's like a long rest, and we get all our spells back.
Okay, thank fuck.
Nice.
Any
Oh,
any ASI stuff
For
or
ASI,
just level up?
I think it's just a level up because by this point, I think you should have gotten 2.
I'll be good.
Hold on. You should have gotten 9 altogether. So level 2.
Yeah, I didn't get any of the level 4
2,
one.
4, 6, 8. So you do get one more round of 2. I'll double check. But you
cool.
will get ASI. You should get 2 or 3 more, so then you're up to par with level 5.
Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, you're good.
I was going to say, Silvery Barbs is the off the chart. Right?
Sorry?
But Silvery Barbs is still not a spell we
no,
can
you
pick.
cannot pick Silvery Barbs.
That's a
Fair
shame.
That
we
is
have
fair
to
enough.
follow. We have to follow certain guidelines. So unfortunately, no silver barbs or withering blue.
That is fair.
Have we stopped streaming yet, or are we
We're
still
still
streaming?
streaming. We haven't said goodbye. So with that said, did you guys say goodbye?
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
We're gonna
No,
die.
you're not.